The market's way off, and I'm curious, did you hit the goal you set for yourself at the very beginning of the year? I came nowhere near it. I'm curious what you did, but I'm going to go over in this video the EOS, or the Traction Entrepreneur Operating System that we've implemented in the last 6 months that has made an enormous difference on our business. If you know me, great. If you don't, my name is Stubbs. I'm a team leader here in Southern California, and I'm going to go through in 4 different stages the biggest aspect of how I look at business planning and how this has made a huge difference on how we operate our business. So the 4 major things are: 1, starting with a vision. And this is a long-term vision. We know real estate is a long-term game, but you need to be thinking of your career in the same fashion. So this is looking at 3, 5, 10, maybe even 20 years. Why are you in this business? What do you want it to look like in a perfect world? That's number 1. Number 2 is we're gonna pull this in a little bit. And we're gonna say, to get there, what do I need to do in the next year in order to get closer to that? Okay, let's break this down. So your vision. Why is this important? It's the days that you do not want to get up out of bed, or you do not want to make the phone calls, you don't want to make the email, the outreach, the door knocking, whatever it is. There's always going to be days where you're not super motivated to do what you need to do. For me, I look up at my wall and my vision and I say, that up there, that vision of what I want my life and my business to look like, is way more important than me not wanting to work and do my thing today. That's the vision aspect. Once you have that in place, you could probably stop and you would have progress as long as that vision was clear in front of you all the time. The second aspect of this is bringing that vision down into, okay, what does the next year need to look like? There's 2 quotes that I really like. For vision, there is beginning with the end in mind, I believe is from Think and Grow Rich, which is a fantastic book. And number 2 is that most people dramatically overestimate what they can do in 1 year, but dramatically underestimate what they can do in 10 years. So when you're looking at that 1 year, this is a goal you hit. You have 2, maybe 3 goals for the year. I want to do 25 transactions. I want to do 12 transactions. I want to hit 100 or 200K GCI. Whatever those goals are, that's what you need to have in order to get closer to your 3-year vision, or your 5-year or 10-year. I don't love the 1-year goals, because the only thing that changes at the end of the year is your tax return. I like looking at the 90-day increments, and this is what, in the EOS or in the Traction model, this is where you build your rock. Now, they give you the analogy of, if you take a big cylinder, like I'll give you my water bottle for an example. If I was to fill this up with sand or water and then sand, right, starting from the smallest to the largest. If I fill up my day or my quarter with sand and then water and then gravel, and then I try to put the big rocks in last, they're not gonna fit. The only way to make it fit is if you put in the biggest rocks first, then you put in the gravel, then you put in the sand, and then you put in water, and it all fits. But it's because you're focusing on the biggest things first. A book on this is Eat That Frog by I don't know who, but a fantastic book on doing the thing that you do not want to do first. Setting these rocks or your goal for the quarter are extremely important. Now, here's where the magic really happens, is if you're super clear on your vision, let's say 3 years from now, you want to dominate your farm, your goal for this year might be 3 farm, 4 farm deals, whatever it might be. Your rock can be super simple. I'm going to talk to 50 sellers. I'm going to talk to 60 sellers, period. The next question is, what do you need to do to make that rock happen? Are you door knocking? Are you doing open houses? Are you doing flyers? Are you doing cold outreach? These are on your weekly scorecard. So your rocks are something you're striving for to hit in 90 days. That's going to get you closer to your 1 year and your 3-year vision. Your weekly check-ins, this is where it's crucial, is you're going to have an accountability partner of your choice. I would find whoever you feel is comfortable and go with the next person that would be less comfortable than that. So you can reach out to me and you can send me a text or an email every single week, and I'll hold you accountable doing that. You can find whoever. It can be your mom, your brother, your friend, a coworker, whatever. But find somebody that is going to hold you wildly accountable to hitting every single week what it's going to be. So your rocks should not stay the same, and you're building your skills from here. The goal here is, for you to stack the skills over and over and over, and you're building an incredible business as you go. So the weekly accountability for check-in is crucial. Figuring out every single 90 days, what are the 2 or 3 most important things that are going to get you closer to your goal, breaking this down 1 year, 1 step at a time, and getting crystal clear as to what your vision looks like for why you're in this business, what you're trying to build long term. So I hope this is helpful. If you're looking for an accountability partner, I'm happy to help. You can shoot me a text or an email if you're interested. And as always, thanks for watching. Bye.